You've just met someone. They smile, say their name, and literally 5 seconds later, it's gone. Your brain just deletes it. You're standing there nodding like you totally got it, but inside, you're panicking. Why does this happen? Are you bad with names, or is your brain doing something deeper, something psychological?
Attention drift. The biggest reason people forget names isn't memory, it's attention. When someone tells you their name, your brain is often busy doing something else, judging the situation, thinking about what to say next, or even worrying about how you look. So the name never fully registers. It's not forgotten, it was never properly stored in the first place.
The next thought problem. Right after someone introduces themselves, most people immediately start planning their response. What should I say next? How do I sound interesting? This internal dialogue overrides the moment. So while your ears hear the name, your brain prioritizes your own thoughts instead. The result? The name disappears almost instantly.
Low emotional importance. Your brain is wired to remember what feels important. Names, especially during first meetings, don't carry strong emotional weight. Compare that to a shocking story or a funny moment. You'll remember those easily. But a random name, your brain labels it as low priority and lets it fade.
Cognitive overload. In social settings like parties or meetings, you might hear multiple names within minutes. Your brain simply doesn't have the bandwidth to store all of them. It starts dropping information to cope with the overload. That's why you might remember the first or last person, but forget everyone in between.
Lack of mental connection. Memory works best through association. If a name doesn't connect to anything familiar, it feels meaningless. But if someone named Rose reminds you of a flower, or Arjun reminds you of someone you know, it sticks better. Without these links, names become harder to hold on to. Social anxiety interference. When you're nervous, your brain goes into self-protection mode. Instead of focusing outward, it turns inward, monitoring your behavior, your words, your image. This reduces your ability to absorb new information, including names. So even if you want to remember, anxiety blocks the process.
The one-time exposure problem. Think about it. Most names are said only once. No repetition, no reinforcement. But memory strengthens with repetition. If you don't hear or use the name again quickly, your brain treats it as temporary information and discards it. Shallow listening habit. Many people don't actually listen deeply. They listen just enough to respond. This surface-level listening creates weak memory traces. It's like writing something in sand instead of stone. It fades almost instantly. Age and brain processing speed. As people grow older, the speed at which the brain processes and retrieves information slows down. Names are especially vulnerable because they require quick recall without context. So forgetting names becomes more common, not because of poor memory, but slower access. The real truth. Forgetting names doesn't mean you're forgetful. It means your brain is selective. It prioritizes survival, emotion, and relevance, not random labels attached to faces. But the moment you add attention, repetition, and meaning, everything changes. Because remembering a name isn't about memory power. It's about how you use your attention. How did you like today's video? If you liked it, let us know in the comments. Also, like and share it. To learn more about psychology, subscribe to us. See you in the next video.